Who here likes mustard on their hot dogs? I hate ketchup on my hot dogs. Who here likes ketchup on their hot dogs? Ugh. I think there's something wrong with that. I really do. I think my dad always taught me there's nothing else goes on a hot dog except for mustard and chili. But in this gospel today, we hear about the little mustard seed. That it's the smallest of all seeds, but if it's taken care of and sown and watered properly, that it grows into the greatest of all trees. Right? We heard that in the gospel, and it's the greatest of all trees, that in which even a bird can come and land and perch on. And a mustard seed is, if I had time, I would have thought of even to buy some mustard seeds, but a mustard seed is literally smaller almost than a sesame seed. And we know how big sesame seeds are. Few of us have really probably ever seen a mustard seed, but they're just really tiny. And the Lord is saying, if you have faith that size, you can become great. You can move mountains. Who here thinks that they have faith that size? I do. I think I have faith that size. Let me see all your hands up. Who here believes that Jesus Christ is Lord? Who here loves Jesus and wants to give their lives to him? Then you have faith the size of a mustard seed. Amen? Amen? And so the Lord is asking you to move mountains. He's asking you to grow into that big tree so that you can be large enough that a bird can come and plant in. That's just an image. He doesn't want you to really become a tree, but he wants you to be like that mustard seed that can grow to be the greatest of all trees. But you know, the temptation is, for me, I can remember being in third grade probably, and I remember looking at my parents and my grandparents. I remember this. I'm not making this up. I remember this. And I remember saying to myself, you know what? Jesus, I love you. But you know what? I'm going to wait until I'm older to really love you. I'm going to wait until, maybe I'm married, I have children, I have my own house, to really start to dedicate myself to you. That's when I'll have time. That's what we all say. I have more time to really love you then. So that's a lie. That's a lie that the devil's already speaking to you in your ear, telling you when you get older is when you can start to follow Jesus more closely. When you grow older, when, and it's just a lie. So Jesus uses this image as a mustard seed, and he's saying to you right now, you already have the faith the size of a mustard seed. I don't want you to wait until you are the size of a tree to start to move mountains. I want you to move the mountains right now. I want you to start praying like you're going to move a mountain. I want you to fall on your knees with that faith the size of a mustard seed and tell me that you love me. Pray for your parents. Pray for your grandparents. Pray for your friends who don't go to church. Pray for your neighbors who don't know me. Pray for your grandparents or your great-grandparents that are sick. And you can move mountains. Today, a lot of you brought your crosses in to get blessed. Last week when I preached, remember we preached on the Feast of St. Sebastian, and I told the story of St. Sebastian, how awesome he was, and how he looked at the cross and he knew the price of love. Remember that? That cross is the price, the cost of love. And Jesus pours it out for you. He pours it out for all of us, but he pours it out for you, and he knows you by name. And he says, I've given you the faith the size of a mustard seed, and don't wait. Don't wait. Don't be like me when I was driving in a car. I remember I was driving in a car with my grandparents, and I said, I'll just wait. They were probably talking to me about faith, going to church. And I said, I'll wait. Don't wait. Because what happens is that we don't start to till the soil. We don't sow the seed if we wait. The Lord wants us to sow the seed right now of our faith so that it can grow. And He wants us to grow to be strong and faithful so that we can lead others to Jesus. And so let's not wait with our mustard seeds. Let's put them into use right now so that we can tell Him that we love Him, so that we can get to heaven and we can bring others with us. Amen?